Welcome to Watch of the Week on Caseback. This is a series of brief reviews of recently introduced timepieces. It's not a commercial, it's not paid content. You will hear my unfiltered opinion about certain watches. And our guest today is... They call the color glacier blue, and if you see pictures of a glacier, then I would say well done, well done. A very strange blue between dark and bright with different shades and gradings. And first I thought, well, nice sunburst, but then I saw that this is quite something different here. What we have here is a Glashütte Original annual edition, they call it, and it's in their vintage line where they present reissues of historic watches and designs. And that's exactly this here, a newborn German dress watch from the 60s. And beside the color, the numerals here caught my attention. They're very typical for that era. Remind me that I've bought, in fact, once a completely whacked Laco from the 60s. And it took me some effort to find it for this video in a drawer, but I found it and here it is. And here you have those numerals. Again, very elegant forms. But let's go over the numbers here. This is a review of two related models, the three-hand model and the chronograph. And let's begin with the three-hand model. And this is an automatic watch with steel case. 39 millimeters is the case diameter, 9.4 is the thickness, and the movement is the in-house 39.52 with a power reserve of 40 hours and a beat rate of 28,800. Waterproof to 30 meters and sapphire crystal on both sides. The price is for the three-hand watch 6,600 euros, for the chronograph 8,100, and this is roughly 7,100 US dollars or 8,700 for the chronograph. And the latter, the chronograph, is with 42 millimeters, a bit bigger. The thickness here is 40.4, and it comes obviously with another movement, the 39.47. Also a power reserve of 40 hours and a beat rate of 28,800. But now let's speak about the dial. To get this look, they first polish the dial blanks to engrave that sun ray look into the metal, then follows a nickel coating, and then they build up the dégradé effect with dark blue varnish on the edges. And then follows a thin layer of the glacier colored varnish, and this all handmade. This is all handmade, and so every dial is slightly different. Every dial is unique if you want so. And now a word about the cases. What I love here is that they are substantial, but also nicely curved and rounded. The case look in a way masculine, but in a very sophisticated form. And I love the size of the three-hand model. 39 is just perfect for such a watch in my opinion. And this sense for proportions you also see in the length of the hands and the size of all the other dial elements. So very understated, but sufficient to give that dial that 60s vibe. And here you see the movement 39, nicely decorated, completely in-house, and together with all the handiwork on the dial, this thing is the reason for the advanced price of that watch. And this is really a high price, but Glashütte Original is one of the few brands, in my opinion, which presents some reason for those high prices. Okay, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much and see you next week for Watch of the Week on Caseback.